All right, thank you guys all for coming. As you know, we have a lot of danger out there in this world, and so we need to do this ritual right. Just like we practiced. Are you ready?
Yep.
No.
All right.
Yes.
Let's start.
Forest protectors of Otium.
Forest protectors.
Show us
Just your
your
power.
Bring
Us
us
assistance
Bring
and spare us hardships. It worked.
It worked.
It really worked.
Oh my gosh.
Where am I?
Witch.
I didn't know it was actually gonna work. Hello. What's your name?
I'm StinaRose. Where am I?
You are in the World of Otium. Did we anger the protectors?
Must have.
It's raining. Welcome to the province of Talonwood.
Thank you. How did I get here?
We did a ritual to summon help and protection. And I guess you were the help and protection.
All right, and welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed that little introduction of a new member on the Otium server. We have a new member. Her name is StinaRose. New YouTuber. We're going to see a lot of great things from her. She did a great job on the Wells Night Patreon tour. Met her over there at that server as well. And we're just flying around here over at Talonwood, taking a look at what things are coming in and people are doing. Cable's doing a great job here. We've got an interesting little piece here by CraftingMantis. RUPENVALSBY is working on stuff. BrownieBits has got some stuff going here. Looking awesome. We're going to do some acrobatic flying. And then we've got our main tree up here, which is looking awesome and cool. This is great. Love how this thing is just coming together. And then Knight and I have been working on this tree right here. I'm going to show you some clips here of what we were doing, and you guys have a chance to look at that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down in here, and I'm going to work on the bottom of this a little bit. Let you watch what we were doing as we were just sort of getting this this foliage laid in place here, and I'll bring you back here in a bit, and we'll take a look at this. And one more other thing that I thought was really cool that's been going on the server here from M. Wallace. So I will see you guys here in a bit. So I'm going to do this. Hmm?
It's just this constant having to switch sides and shit. Like, it's gonna suck. I don't know. Certainly not the master of trees. That would be Protos. But he didn't say anything when I messaged him. It's like, hey, how's it going? What you doing? How's the kid?
Yeah, he's still zombie mode, probably.
Yeah, probably. You and you. Did you fall?
No. But I lost my wood.
Oh.
It fell down.
Don't lose your wood. Dang it. Trying to get this dirt out of here. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be. All right, that's fine.
So yeah, like I did down over here, I basically just built a bunch of concentric circles, right? Then I went back and actually added in.
Oh, then you did your structure work, then you did your facade work.
Correct.
Gotcha. All right.
You may not have enough leaves. Yeah, because
Well,
that's where I'm at with this one still too. Is I just came up with a bunch of circles, and then now I got to go back, and I'll have to go back down and add in some shape on the rest of it.
The body of this one.
Yeah, this tree is just basically one circle going up. I'll go down and add in add the roots down at the bottom, and then add some grooves coming in and some grooves coming out on the outside of it.
Mm-hmm. My goal is to kind of make these branches kind of bowl up around the edge, so they go out and go up, and they make a nice series of concentric circles that kind of get wider as they go out and form a bowl. So that gives you an area to work in. At least that's the vision. Whether that's what comes to fruition or not, well,
Fair enough.
That we shall see. But I want your tightrope action going on. So everything went well with Stina. Basically, you guys were just showing her around.
Yeah, just showing around.
Accustomed to things.
Yep.
Which will be a good ad. And then once we get all the branches and canopy and everything in place, what you wanted to build something up here?
Nope.
Just make the tree.
I just needed the tree so that I was within the same style.
Okay.
That way I didn't sort of dictate the style that you're going to build in.
Gotcha.
You had some say in what was going to look like in the end.
I think we might have to take a couple levels down here, take a couple of these rings out. See what you're saying now. It is pretty flat.
Up here?
Yeah, like maybe 1, 2 down.
That's fine. Yeah, shape around it. That's fine. Like I said, I was building the circles.
Yeah. What are you doing over here? I don't want to take this down.
This has got one branch coming off of it. Yeah. And so it's at a different height than everything else.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because it can come down. Well. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is it? This was going up. It's okay if that goes down too.
Mm-hmm. Do like a circle. Start with like the farthest point. Try to make a ring. Kind of define. No.
Or you just want to start. My general when I'm doing like this would be start packing around the trees, around the tree.
Now, what are you doing with your oak for your highlight? I'm thinking like every 5 or 6, I'll just toss in an oak. Or do you want to get the bulk first and go back later?
I normally do the bulk first and then come back. So now I'm going to ask you the tough question. How are you going to get underneath the branch?
That's... We're going to have to do dirt scaffolding.
Or buckets.
Yeah, or buckets. Yep. Figure we'll do the entire top first and then make dirt scaffolding on the underside and then do the underside.
I think you're right.
That's what I did on the other one. I did the top first, got the shape of it, got the volume of it, and then I went underneath and started doing
The rest of the
that.
shaping.
Then I went back and did the highlights, and I put vines in as the final touch with string so that I could set the heights all differently.
Gotcha.
And that took friggin' forever.
Yeah.
The end, right there.
As we know it.
Yep, almost fell. I just kind of looked down and I was like, well, here I go. And there was a tiny little piece of, there was one log sticking out underneath that I didn't catch, like I didn't see. So I just thought, I was like, you prep yourself for a fall and then all of a sudden you stop. You're like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
It was one of those. And I was like, all right, I put that little nub there.
Oh, I was watching Wells's. He was working on the Hermitcraft Ender Ender. He stepped through an opening. Full pucker. And he was able to pull himself out of it. It was kind of nice. He didn't panic.
That's the thing. Once you start falling, you can't panic. You have to just look at your hotbar, scroll to the rockets, or scroll to your ender pearl, or get out your bucket of water and then time it properly. Like,
yeah.
I wonder if it'd be easier to take a block of slime and do that instead of a thing of water.
Probably
not.
Not because
the block wouldn't place.
Exactly.
Because you're actually occupying the space. Yeah, no, water would be better. Because water's a little harder to time.
When I do the fly around on this one, it sticks out kind of like I wanted it to. It's just out there by itself. The one that I'm working on, this one.
Yeah.
It's sort of this jut that's not part of the rest of the tree kind of thing. I think that some of these branches, this stuff needs to go down a little bit, actually. Which was sort of the idea, was this was sort of just going to be a separate part that sort of sticks out. So it kind of did what it was after, but
okay. So do you want me just to keep leaving it up?
Yeah, I would just leave that one kind of where it's at.
Okay. Yeah, I can add more. I'm to that point where I need to start putting leaves around this side of the tree, so I didn't know if we wanted to do
I think sort of finish this one in the circle, the kind of thing that you're making.
Yeah.
And then bring it
area.
And then bring it back into the center in here.
Yeah.
And sort of leave that sort of stuck out by itself. I think it'll give it a sort of that dynamic shape that we were talking about.
Okay. That's good. That definitely adds a little bit of
yeah, I really like the way that it looks. Oh.
What, did you almost hit the ground?
Oh yeah, and I would not have survived.
And experience kinetic energy?
No, fell from a high place.
Oh. Yeah. Let me see if I can. This is going to be interesting. Let's see if we can. No, that's not going to work. All right. There. Tag. This is going to be interesting. Oh, cool. I did.
Did you place that block?
Yeah. I flew the first time and placed it, then I flew back around and landed on it.
Nice.
Yeah. I just barely tapped the tree and killed the last of my momentum, placed the block, turned, pulled out a rocket, and flew away. Because I figured this is about the level we're gonna want.
Yeah, that's a good. That was impressive. That was impressive.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
All right, welcome back. Hope you had fun with that. That was a lot of fun building with Knight and getting this tree going. Still got a lot of work to do on that. We're just getting the basic layer in there. I'm going to be finishing up that. I think he's got some work he's going to be doing up here. Probably the next week or so. It should be seeing some interesting videos coming out from him as he starts putting together that central tree area. But I wanted to go through this real quick. This is what Wallace has been working on. He did this part of this with a live stream with Cable. Absolutely great stream. I poked my head in there to sort of watch what they were doing. If you're not actually watching those streams, you don't know what you're missing. But he has done this. This is the charcoal. Oh, what is it? Charcoal Guild, Charcoal Burners Guild. So making charcoal is about taking wood, putting it in like a kiln that has doesn't have a lot of oxygen, so that it burns hot, but it doesn't actually catch fire, and that's what turns all the wood into charcoal. So what he has done here is he's done a great job with some of these up here, and he's got everybody in here as part of this. These fire and these little holders right here. Since we have fire tick off, this is all safe. Wonderful little advantages. Definitely come in here. Definitely want to come in here and take a look at these. This one right here is great. ProtosVault. I just had a child here the other day. It's why he haven't seen as much from him, but he's been really working on what he can, and right now he's just sort of like taking every opportunity to get some sleep with the newborn. So look forward to getting him back to the server, and everything is good and going good with the kids. But that's what I've got for you guys today. It's not a lot of actually me building, just a little bit of quick touring of the base and some collaborations that we've been doing here. This place is really starting to come together, and we haven't even been at it that long. What are we at, like 3 weeks now? And this is just great seeing this kind of thing coming in. So really looking forward to this. As always, I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. If you want to hear on what's going on with the tree, everything else that's going on here in Talonwood, that'd be great to hear from you. You can find me on Twitter at @AWanderingNerd. Always leave me comments down below. I'm always looking for, again, your feedback, any information. I try to respond to them as soon as I see them. Also, if you enjoyed this video, hopefully you did, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you want to see more like this, hit that subscribe button. So until next time, this is a Wandering Nerd.